Tennessee was a wonderful place. We had a great time. There were surprises, things we didn't expect. We got to meet up with friends, and we got to experience new things. Wait till you hear all the stories.
And Tennessee is so beautiful. We got to see some Zoom friends that we've been with almost a year in person.
We met up with another friend from California that now lives in Tennessee, and she took us to see an archaeological dig on the edge of Tennessee. Wait till you hear this story.
Oh, so many fossils, and how they found it, well, wait and see.
In Nashville, we got to meet up with T.J. Carter. She was actually one of our daughter's college roommates and a wonderful person. She took us on a tour of the city. We got to go to church with her, which was a wonderful church. And she took us on a tour of the honky tonks. Very fun. And we got to hear her sing with her friends, which was amazing.
Downtown Nashville is quite the extraordinary place. If you've never been, it's an experience.
You have to see it.
You have to see it.
Come along with the adventure with us.
You're going to love it. Our Zoom friends invited us to lunch at their home, and as we made our way there, GPS took us down some spectacular roads. Here's country living in Tennessee at its best.
For those who haven't been in a while, church isn't what it used to be. This place was vibrant, full of life. Coincidentally, our Zoom friends also go here to church.
I want a cowboy with boots and spurs, knows what he wants, a man of his word.
Not only is Nashville famous for its music, but also for its murals. This isn't street graffiti, but commissioned artwork, and it is fabulous. This is the Charlotte Corridor, but the murals are scattered all throughout the city. You can find a tour to show them to you if you like. We found this one on Honky Tonk Highway. When Tennessee held its 100-year celebration of statehood, Nashville took advantage of their nickname, Athens of the South, and built an exact replica of the Parthenon in Greece. It's now a museum off Centennial Park. Music Row is the heart of Nashville country music industry. Recording studios, radio stations, record labels, all reside here. Definitely worth seeing. But I have to tell you, we wouldn't have known what we were looking at if it hadn't been for Tiff narrating the drive.
This is where all the music businesses reside, office-wise. And then over here you're going to see there's Curb.
I love the guitars.
Yeah, so when they get on the charts or they get a number one, they typically put up a poster about, like, you know,
Who they are and what they do.
yeah. All right, we're going to do the circle because They're Naked was a big, big deal when it first went out.
So Amy Grant played here when she was 14 years old.
Yep, this is where she started.
Big.
So there's Smack. That's Shane McAnally's publishing company.
Driving through the streets of Nashville, we passed Vanderbilt University. It was founded in 1873, and just look at the beautiful architecture.
Tiff took us to a pub called The Row, hoping they would be doing what they call rounds, where different artists try out their new songs on a live audience. That wasn't happening, but the music was great. Christmas Day, 2020, downtown Nashville. An RV pulled at the curb, started broadcasting an announcement saying, "Evacuate this area now." At 6:30, a bomb was detonated, killing the lunatic inside and injuring 8 others. A year and a half later, you can still see the damage done.
TJ tells us how she's played at many of the bars and clubs on the street. Each artist or band gets a 2-hour set and many play 2 or more in one night. Often they play as session musicians during the day and then gigs at night. It's a tough life. As nighttime draws in on the honky-tonk highway, it comes alive. Music blasts from all directions as bars draw in their customers.
As we were walking along, TJ recognized some of her friends who were up on stage playing.
For the evening.
We went in to listen to him play for a while. They invited TJ up to sing, which she did. It was fantastic.
We're going around to the bonfires and the baptisms. My mama's phone started ringing off the hook. I can hear her now saying she ain't gonna have it. No matter how you feel, it doesn't matter how you look. Go and take some makeup, girl, and just the breakup running. I go crazy and start dancing like a lady. 'Cause I'm dancing better, keep it together even when you fall apart. Let's sing my love, Thank you very much. We're gonna do it as a duet. I'm gonna make Katie sing the next verse. Come on, Katie. Well, the cops came by, pretty girl in. They searched the house high and low. They tipped their hats. Thank you, ladies. If you hear from him, let us know. Well, the weeks went by, spring turned to summer, summer faded into fall. And it turns out he was missing, turned to nobody missed at all.
Nashville was great, but moving on, we traveled to Gray, Tennessee, which is in eastern Tennessee near the West Virginia border. And here we caught up with our friends from California. They took us to a beautiful old farmhouse that's now a restaurant and event center, and they treated us to a fabulous meal. The food was awesome. And it was also wonderful to catch up on life.
We're going to show you some pictures of the archaeological dig in Gray, Tennessee.
This is a fantastic site, and the story is amazing how they found it. Guys were digging the road to widen it, and all of a sudden they started to dig up these big bones. And who knew?
Who knew? This was in the year 2000, so it's a very recent archaeological find. So we're here in Gray Fossil Site in Tennessee.
People come from everywhere to volunteer their time on this dig, but especially from the university. Some of the fossils that they have found are alligators, tapirs, red panda, and a 10-ton mastodon. Also a saber-toothed cat. All of these have been found in this one dig. These are just some of the many fossils waiting for reconstruction. Paleontologists use a special form of resin so they can connect fragments of bone together to reconstruct a piece to resemble the original form.
It also helps them carry the fragments from the field to the laboratory.
This giant short-faced bear is reconstructed from fragments found, and it is 12 feet tall. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we're on our way to our next adventure. We're going to go through West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and we're running our way to Maine to spend the rest of the summer. But there's so much to see, so don't forget, join us. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like our videos, please press the subscribe button.